These people are particularly malicious. They believe Donald Trump is a bad man. So when they're trying to make people hate Donald Trump, which is what they do, there's no doubt about it. Every single YouTube, Google, Twitter, they try their best to make everyone in the world hate Donald Trump. But they're also denying people the information they need to make their own decisions. So they're in charge. And I don't trust someone else's opinion of the world more than I trust my opinion of the world. Let me live my life. Let me have the information and let me make decisions based on my personal experience. You think Donald Trump is bad. I think Donald Trump is good. So who are you to control everything I see and try and convince me otherwise? Because that's what they're doing. So we can talk about the election in a second because the election was rigged. The election was fake.
Once again,
my opinion is that they stole the election and they used Corona to steal the election. We're going to talk about that in a second. So how did they do it? Here's how they rigged the election. They used Corona as an excuse, saying that you can't vote in person. You can if you want to take the huge risk. But if you want to vote by mail, you can vote by mail. Don't worry, we're going to send mail ballots out and everyone can vote by mail. Then, as the election results are being counted, and let me just stipulate this, never in the history of an election in America has the results taken more than 24 hours to count. Never in history. Here we are 7 days later, they're not finished. Trump is winning in a landslide, of course. Joe Biden, he can't put a sentence together. So Trump's winning a landslide. They stop counting overnight for random reason. For the first time in history, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in history, never done before, they stop counting. Oh, a water pipe has burst in Georgia. Oh, a court ruling in Nevada says that because of the way the polls were done, we need 24 hours for a bunch of garbage legislation.
Right.
And then overnight, they open up all the mail-in ballots. And Joe Biden's ahead now. 300,000 votes, not one for Trump, not one for the independent candidates, every single one for Joe Biden. 4 a.m. on a random Wednesday, Biden goes zoop, straight up. This is fucking rigging. This is like obviously rigged. You can see it on the graph. This is a rigging. Trump's winning and bang, this happens at 4 a.m. overnight.
Michigan, the same thing.
Same thing.
How is this possible?
It's possible because the Democrats are rigging the election.